Yeah man peeps, back on the scene. They're back on the scene again. From yesterday the youth journey in pan and everything. I will come back today to see if we can find him, you know. Water is deep still, you know, water is deep. We don't know if we'll find him, but we'll try our best. If we get help, we'll go out in that water, you see me.
Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in here to cheer for me. Everything what you see up my natural talent. Man, me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple me.
Who remember when they say consistency is the key? Watch your go on now. Yes, it may seem like you're doing the same thing repeatedly or your efforts feel monumentous, but trust you are improving. The paths are clear and the pieces of your plan are moving exactly where you need them. Use this moment to look at how your life has been enriched and give yourself credit for doing it. You are creating what you want. Remember, progress requires momentum and takes time to manifest. Me I chat to you now. You've got this. Well, go on, my people. Hope everybody know okay. Hope everybody know right. Yet in the morning, we get up and find myself alive. Friday morning, to be exact. Every day above ground is a blessing. How awesome it is to be amongst the living. And surely, not amongst the dead. Give thanks to life and the gathering. Me say, people, 100% thing I go on. Imagine me go some woman and walk down the road right down there, so. And guess what? One body me see in one bag. Me soon tell now that they go. But I can start the news right up here in Portland first. A 39-year-old man has been charged with shop breaking with intent and possession of house-breaking implement after allegedly breaking into a woman's shop in Fairhill, Portland on Tuesday, May 23rd. The old thieving boy is identified as Arland Pennant, a barber of Greenville, Manchester and Claremont, St. Anne address. Everybody's supposed to know him, you understand? Report from the Portland told the police that about 3:10 a.m. a woman security locked her business place and left. Residents later heard noise coming from the premises and went to investigate, and then noticed when the woman they lock her place, she not come back to them. No, it was a she. It is alleged that Pennant, another man, was seen coming from the establishment. The resident gave chase and accosted Pennant and later handed him over to the police. All the people them are fool, you know. The people them are fool. Half and no should have and half the boy head. So what I said, I mean what I said, you know me ready people. And now I take you back like coming down that side. Let me just go to some more news. A 40-year-old man has been charged with arson after allegedly setting his neighbor's house on fire on Wednesday, May 24th. Charge is Bowe Rose, otherwise called Old Pipe, a farmer of Guinea Tree Lane, Norwich in Portland. Report reaching our news team from the Portland told the police that about 11:30 a.m. a man was at the back of his house when he reportedly saw Rose pouring liquor on his house. The man later saw his premises engulfed in flame and went to the police to make a report. Rose was arrested at the hospital when he turned up with burnt injury all over his body. He was later charged. A court date is being finalized for him. Then I'll just get one up. Me I tell you the truth. So what I said, I mean what I said. And I nah take you back. Hold on now, people. Me never tell about the boy from Portland Cottage with him name. You understand? Him name finally surfaced. The Clarendon police has charged 28-year-old Rory Palmer in connection with the death of the Canadian national. Him take Alaska find a little woman in her head, kill her people. You understand? But him a fisherman. But anyway, when you get that the news then now, watch me can move on. Commanding officer for the St. James Police, Division Superintendent Vernon Ellis said the police are willing to do whatever it takes to weed out criminal elements whom he say have been wreaking havoc in Mount Salem in the parish. A matter of fact, I don't want to feel like I make up my story. Vernon, come tell the people them how I go on.
So the Crawford Street area in the Mount Salem zone, this was a very troubled area, I would say about 6-7 years ago. You know, things were very bad. When the zone was launched, we came in for the clearing phase of it, and most of the persons who were the cause of the problem, they would have been arrested by the security forces. Those who were not arrested, they would have fled the zones of special operations. I must say too that some of them who fled the zone, they were not really wanted by the police. So even if we had pursued them and held them, pretty much they would have been naturally released. So we saw where for 3 years, this entire space was without a murder. The area was under good control. I would say the social intervention, the input of the police and all the stakeholders was something that made the space not only safer, but we saw the entire area transforming. Now, over the past, I would say a month ago, we've seen where we've had a flare up, and from the flare up, we're looking at 5 persons. And I would say for the entire zones of special operation, it is 5 devils, some cowards who would have fled the area and they're back and forth inside the space that are actually causing the problem. I would say right now, 2 of them are properly wanted by the police department, and another 3 of them are actually persons of interest. Now, from the police side, we've invested, September is 6 years, we've invested a lot of asset, time, and a lot of intervention techniques have been put into making this place safe. And I won't go into the reduction of murders because the statistics will show you that there is a significant decrease in the numbers of murder. However, I think it is a little bit insensitive. The loss of the life of 1 person is pretty much too much. And you can't use statistics to measure the pain that somebody feels when they actually lose a family member. But one of the things that I will say that we, the police, will be doing district. So the persons who we have who are wanted inside the zone and those who are persons of interest, I am telling you that we are going to pursue them this time. And when we pursue them, we are going to overtake them. And when we overtake them, we are not going to stop at that. We are going to consume them and ensure that this zone returns to a safe place for the citizens of Crawford Street and Mount Salem. So the citizens, they have been cooperating. We get a lot of tips from anonymous persons, and we appreciate that. Just continue to send the tips to our respective tip lines, and the communities that the guys would have migrated to, I ask the citizens to be on the lookout for them and to share the information with us so we can speed up the process in meeting these persons who are causing the zone to be in a little difficult state considering what it was before. I am of the opinion that if these persons who we've analyzed to be the problems, 1 is in custody, 4 is on the run, if we should do something about them, then this space will return to normalcy. We are determined to do it, and we ask the citizens to just continue to feed our tip lines, to reach out to us, the police department, give us the type of information that will allow us to act swiftly with precision on the persons who we want from inside the zone.
That is that where that is concerned. Watch a go and power go on a Calabar Road, people. Right round there, them gone. The body of a man was found wrapped in a clear plastic bag on Calabar Road in Kingston. The police said the body is of dark complexion, about 5 feet 11 inches long. Anybody miss anybody? Let me tell you something. Them dead. Let me continue the description. As a low-cut hairstyle and appeared to be in its late 20s and early 30s. The body was clad in a black shirt with a picture of a headphone on the black shorts. The police reported that about 10:40 p.m., residents stumbled upon the body and raised an alarm. On the arrival of the police, the body was seen wrapped in a clear plastic bag. You know, the bag like when them bag out rice and flour, you know, when they got a little wholesale, and them kind of bag, they understand, but it little bit bigger. The scene was processed and the body was removed to the morgue. right? Forgot put on ice. Anyone who may be able to identify the body and assist the police in their investigation is asked to contact the Dedham Town Criminal Investigation Branch at 876-948-6443. The police 119 emergency number, and you can call Crime Stop. A matter of fact, you can call any about them, you understand? Because any about them people just tell them, say, yo, go and identify the body, man. In dead. No, because them never have anything. Anyway, now people watch you go on power go on. From right there, so to the prison. You remember when the artists, they say when Chatta got jail, them the empty the shit pail and they meet beer, steam fish and lobster tail. You know, say a joke him with a back. You know, say a joke him a back. You understand? Because they run in a 24-hour lockdown and a ball him a ball about in health. Anyway, you want one power go on. The Department of Correctional Services probing how convicted dancer artist Vibes Cartel came to be in possession of 2 cell phones just days apart at the Tower Street Correctional Facility. The same water them give. The same corrupt water them give him. You understand? Him and them a friend. DCS confirmed that the artist whose given name is Adija Palmer was among 3 inmates who was found in possession of a prohibited device. Our news team was told that the cell phones were confiscated from the artist on Sunday and another on Friday during a search. DCS said Palmer's movement are being restricted pending the investigation. It also dismisses allegations that he has been locked down, stating that he is in a regular cell. People, I want to come and fall, you know. You understand? I chat alone, them know for chat tough. But Palmer's attorney, Isaac Buchanan, who is crafting a court application, when contacted, said he will be seeking the court assistance in relation to the artist's alleged lockdown for 24 hours per day, despite his health condition. Then hold on there. We don't feel sorry for him. We don't feel sorry for him. He put himself round there. You understand? So why we come feel sorry for him? Tarnish fire there.
In relation to Mr. Palmer's lockdown for 23 hours, given his medical status and whether or not there was some authorization to change the circumstances of his housing, in light of the fact that where he is currently housed is poorly ventilated, there is no facilities that can pretty much care for his condition. As you know, he is in private treatment in terms of managing his illness, and notwithstanding that it is Adija Palmer, it could be any inmate in similar circumstances with medical conditions.
Oh, what? Make I move on. Me have some sad news to people them now.
Yes, we find him, you know. Yeah, man, we find him, man. Finally, you see. Find him. And wrap up the says, isn't it?